Hello everyone, I'm Wilson. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you how you can stop your Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra from aging. You paid a lot of money for this device and the last thing you want is for it to feel slow or for the battery to degrade just few years in. Whether you have had this phone for months or you are watching this video years later, the principles of hardware and software optimization that I'm going to share in this video stay the same. I've put together 10 essential settings to keep your Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra feeling brand new for the long haul. Without further ado, let's dive into it. On your device, go to the settings. So settings right here, tap there. If you don't have settings right here on home page, swipe up to have access to the app drawer. Then inside here, look for the settings. My settings is right here. If you don't find it, just tap there and write settings. So the settings app will come up right here at the top, tap there, and this will open the settings app. Inside the settings, scroll down until you find battery, which is right here, tap there. Inside battery, look for battery protection, which is this option here, tap there. Inside battery protection, you have the option to select basic or maximum. You can see here that mine is set to maximum and I have selected 80%. Setting your device to charge to 100% daily is the fastest way to kill your battery. By limiting the charge to 80% ensures that the chemistry on your battery stays stable for many years. Once you're done here, let's go back to the settings. Tap here to go back, tap here to go back again. Now here, let's look for device care. Let's scroll down until we find device care, which is this option here, tap there. Inside device care, let's look for performance profile. Let's scroll down and you have here performance profile. Tap there. Right here inside performance profile, select light. This option will not affect your gaming. As you can see down here, it says that this settings does not apply to games. You can manage the game performance in the game booster settings. So why do we select the light option here? So the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip that is running on this device is very powerful, but it can run hot. The light mode reduces the heat during daily tasks, protecting your motherboard and the battery from thermal degradation. Once you're done here, tap here at the top to go back to the device care settings. Still here inside the device care settings, let's look for memory, which is this option here. Tap there. Inside memory, look for Run Plus, which is this option right here at the bottom. Tap there. Now inside Run Plus, set this option off, and you can set this option off by tapping here. You'll get this pop-up notification that says that to turn this option off, your device needs to start. Now you turn this option off because when this option is on, it uses your physical storage as a virtual RAM. This creates constant write cycles on your storage chip, which can wear it out over several years. With 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM, your phone is fast enough with this option. Turn it off. So now I'm going to restart this device. My phone has restarted, so I'm going back to the settings, then scroll down to device care, which is this option here. I'm going to tap here. Then I'm going to click here on memory. Inside memory, I'm going to scroll down and you can see here right here at the bottom, I have RAM Plus. If I tap here, you can see that this option is off. Now that you are done here, let's go back to the setting by tapping here at the top. Tap again. Tap again. Now we are back to the settings main page. Hey guys, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. Thank you. Now, let's get back to the video. Inside the settings, let's look for display. Let's scroll up. And you have display right here. Tap there. Inside display settings, you can see mine is set to dark. If you have yours on light mode, just tap here on dark to set it to dark mode. Now this option is good because it also helps saving your battery. When you set your device to dark mode, your device does not need to light up all the pixels on your screen. This way, it will prevent the burn-in in many devices, and also it helps save the battery consumption. Once you're done here, tap here to go back to the settings. Now let's go to lock screen. Let's scroll down until we find lock screen. I think lock screen is right here. Lock screen and AOD, tap there. Now inside lock screen, tap on always on display, which is this option here. Tap there. As you can see, I have my always on display on. Down here at the bottom, tap on when to show. Now right here, you have the option to choose how you want your always on display to behave. I recommend you to select for new notifications only. This way, your always on display will only show you new notifications. And by selecting this behavior, it will also help prevent ghosting on your panel. Once you are done here, tap here on the top to go back to the settings. Now let's change the animation scaling. Inside settings, scroll down until you find developer options. If you don't have the developer options right here, tap here on about phone. Now inside about phone, tap here on software information. Now inside software information, tap here on build number 7 times. This will enable the developer option. But in this case, if this is your first time and you don't have the developer options enabled, to enable it, you have to put your PIN code. You'll get this pop-up notification asking you if you really want to enable developer settings. If you do, tap here on OK, and your developer option will be enabled. Now let's go back to the settings. Tap again to go back to the settings. And you will see right here at the bottom, under the settings, the developer options. Tap there. Now inside the developer options, let's look for animation scaling. Let's scroll down. And right here, you have animator duration scale. Tap there. Select animation scale 0.5x. By selecting that option, you'll make your phone feel much faster. It doubles the speed of UI transitions, making the 120Hz screen feel even more responsive. Once you're done here, tap here to go back to the settings. Let's go up until we find battery, which is this option here. Tap on battery. Now here, inside battery, tap on background usage limits. Inside here, tap on deep sleeping apps. If you add an application to this list, this app will never run in the background and it may not receive updates or notifications. They will only work if you tap the app to open it. Now this option is good because if you don't open an app very often, this app will not drain your battery. Most of the applications that I have here, they were added automatically because I'm not using them. If you want to add an application to this list, just tap here on this plus sign, look for the application. For example, I have this one here. Once you've selected the application, tap on add and the application will be added to the list. You can see the app right here at the top under the group user edit. If you don't use social media applications very often, you can add to this list Facebook and TikTok apps that have become very heavy. By adding those applications again to this list, it will prevent those applications from waking up your CPU and draining your battery while you are not using them. Once you're done here, tap here to go back. Let's go back to the settings. Let's go to device care, which is down here. Device care, tap there. Now here inside device care, tap on storage. Now here inside storage, tap on recycle bin. Now here inside recycle bin, you can see that I have almost 25 megabytes of data to be deleted. I have data inside my files, gallery, contacts, and calendar. This data, I have deleted them from inside their respective applications, but they are still inside the system recycle bin. So to delete them, you can tap here, select the files that you want to delete. For example, you can tap here to select, tap here to select, and then tap here on delete. You'll get this pop-up notification, tap here to delete. It will delete the files, but you also have the option to not delete them. If you don't delete, the files inside the recycle bin folder will be deleted after 30 days. But if you're running out of storage and you want to delete everything, just tap here and then tap on select items and then tap here to delete all. You'll get this pop-up notification, tap here, delete, and it will delete all the files inside the files folder. Let's go back. You can see here that I still have contacts and calendar. To delete the contacts and calendar, you just have to tap here on the contacts, tap on select, tap select everything, delete all, and you will delete everything. Then do the same for calendar, tap on calendar, tap on edit, select all events, tap here on delete all, tap on this pop-up notification to delete, and you will delete everything. This way, you will delete everything inside the recycle bin system folder. Now let's go back to the settings. Now inside settings, let's go to display. Right here at the top, tap on display. Inside display, let's scroll down until we find touch sensitivity. Touch sensitivity is right here. If you have problem unlocking your device because your screen have some micro scratches, or you are using a screen protector and because of that using fingerprint to unlock your device is challenging, enable this option. This setting will boost the sensor power, ensuring the fingerprint reader and touch response remain fresh and fast. So tap there to enable that option. Now let's go back to the settings. Inside settings, tap here on Galaxy AI. Inside Galaxy AI, scroll down until you find Now Brief, which is this option here. Tap there. Inside Now Brief settings, tap on Content to Include, and right here you will see a list of information that the Now Brief will provide to you. This is a great AI feature, but if you don't use it, just tap on it to toggle all these options off. By doing this, you will limit this feature battery consumption. So disable the options that you don't use. Once you're done, tap here to go back, tap here to go back, tap here to go back to the settings. Now the other setting that I recommend you to change is the screen resolution. To change it, just go to the display, which is this option right here. Tap here, scroll down until you find screen resolution, which is this option here. Tap there. You can see here that mine is set to Full HD+. You have the option to select QHD or just Full HD. In my case, I have mine here set to Full HD+, which is in the middle. While you can select QHD+, keep in mind that this will add an extra load to your GPU. And sometimes it can cause more heat. So having that on FHD+ is the sweet spot for longevity and also helps you save 5 to 10% on your battery daily. And most of the time, you will not notice the loss in sharpness. Well everyone, that's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to know more Android tips and tricks, check the playlist in the description section of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.